I'm going to record my environmental science geographic vocabularies. This first word is eco. The meaning is the central part of the earth, and the Chinese meaning is 地核. And the second word is smelting. Chinese meaning is 熔炼, and the definition of it is to extract the metal from the original form by heating to a kind of liquid forms of metal. And the third word is mantle. It is the layer of the earth that between the crust and between the core. And the fourth word is the asthenosphere. It is the lower layer of the crust under the lithosphere, like the graph has shown. The meaning is 岩流圈. And the lithosphere is the most common one. It is the solid part of the earth that consisting of the crust and outer mantle. And it's the crust. Crust means 地壳. It is the outer layer of the earth, and this is where we stand on. And this is plate technical. 板块结构学. It is the study of the branches of the geographic, like the continent, and study the process of floating and folding of the Earth's crust. And divergent boundaries means 离散边界 is two different lithospheres separate to different opposite directions, like the graph shows. And tailing is 残油, that is the waste left over some certain kind of process, mostly like industry, heavy industry. And this is the convergent boundaries, which is a boundary, a continent movement that in the same directions. And this is the transform boundaries, that is the two plates moving opposite direction, but it's different from the divergent boundaries. It's a kind of conflict between two plates. And subductions as shown on the graph already. That is a geographic, that is a crust that forced in the sideways and downward into the mantle below another plate. And continent collision is like the word itself, means 大陆碰撞. It is the attach between two continents. And the rock cycles is the cycle that describes the transform between different kinds of rocks in the nature. And mineral, 矿物质, is the solid, homogeneous, inorganic substance occurring in a nature having a definitely chemical consumptions as mostly crystallized rocks. And surface impoundment is storing waters on the surface of the earth. And igneous rock, which is the rock formed by the molten magma. And the sedimentary rocks is the rocks that form by the clays and water, mostly in the deep oceans and lakes. And metamorphic rocks is the rocks that are altered by pressures and heat. Formed by pressures and heat. And landslide is 山崩, that is a slide of large mass of dirt or rocks that downs from the mountains or cliffs. And mass weighting makes 地质坡移, that is a mass movement process by which soil, sand, regolith, and rocks move downslope, typically like mass and largely under the force of gravity. And thanks for listening and watching this video.